Coming to you all the way from Okinawa, Japan, the 3 Marine Expeditionary Force Band travels extensively throughout the Indo-Asia Pacific region in support of community engagement for the U.S. Pacific Command, Marine Forces Pacific, and the 3 Marine Expeditionary Force.
So I've been in the 3MEF band for a little bit over 3 years. I really love this band because it gives us a chance to travel all around the world and really connect with the local populations. We love going to different countries. We love bridging that gap that sometimes it always isn't really easy to come across. I've been through Guam, Malaysia, Thailand, Indonesia, Japan. I think the most beautiful thing about this job is actually going out and relating to people through music, because it's international language, so we can reach so many people that way. We get to go out there and make people smile, laugh, dance, sing. It's a great time. It's awesome.
With the States, go marching in. Go marching in. Go in the States, go marching in. Go marching in. How about in the number? With the States, go marching in. With the sun.
You walk into a country and they know that what they're going to see as our United States Marines. And what they see when our Marines get off a bus or get off the airplane and we start doing our thing musically, they're going to see the United States Marine Corps, but at the same time we're putting a face to the Marine Corps, we're putting a personality with the uniform. The uniform can be intimidating, the reputation is intimidating, it can be, and generally the Marine Corps is shrouded in mystique. So we like to continue to personify that mystique while also personifying the fact that we're all human beings and putting a face, putting a name, and putting character behind the mystique and the uniform.
Marines don't really think that we do go to boot camp. They don't think that we do our field exercises or go to actual combat and deploy. I think that's very valid. One thing also that they tend to think is like we're out of shape and like we're just kind of nerds and stuff. And I mean, whenever I can and whenever we can, we try to just try to prove them wrong. Like not in a negative way, just kind of like this is what we do and this is why it's important. We pick our songs based on the crowd, so we want to know what tunes make people dance, get up and, clap their hands and stuff like that. So that's a lot of our thought process, but also we think about style, because we play a lot of different styles. We try to do one of every single style, and that really helps to relate to an audience as well, because then they're just like thrown off, because they're like, listen to this, and they're like, oh, it's completely different. And so that's what we're going for.
She hears only whispers of some quiet conversation. She's coming in 12:35. Who lives words break together. You turn to me as if to say, hurry, boy, it's raining there for you. Don't take a love to take me away from you.
Oh, it's just a big happy family, you know, like, and that's what it takes for us to get this kind of product, you know, like we all need to be in sync with each other, we all need to love each other, we all need to work together, and there's nothing but that.
Got you to myself, didn't want you around. Those pretty faces always made you stand out in the crowd. But someone picked you from the bunch, well, that's what solitude. Now it's just too late for me to take and say you love me.
And I'll say this till my dying day, that there is no finer place to serve as a United States Marine than in the Pacific, because while we might have slugged it out on the fields of Belleau Wood, you know, in the early part of the 20th century, and you know, I know that the Marines were born in Philadelphia, and you know, we had the New Providence campaign down in the Bahamas, and so on and so forth. Our modern day Marine Corps was bought and paid for right here in the Pacific. And that's why I say you're following in the steps of folks like John Bassalone, and you know, and the Marine Raider battalions of World War II, and our very brave sailors who were shuttling us to shore, and our corpsmen and chaplains who are with us right there in combat. Everybody the concentrated effort to fight and you know, ultimately to reconcile out here. I'll tell you what, I told these guys yesterday, I said, if this doesn't give you goosebumps to think about, you got some decisions to make.
Right.